episode of Coffee with Carson. Today we're doing density, and as always, let's get right into it. Totally doing nothing illegal, just don't mind me. Density is the relationship between an object's mass and an object's volume. Now, like you, me, this pair of pliers, and this can of WD-40, we all have density. And density is the amount of matter in a space that an object takes up. So density doesn't change. If I were to boil down this giant roll of duct tape into a puddle of flaming duct tape, then the density would stay the same.
So how exactly do you find density? Alright, let's just say I'm trying to find the density of the skateboard I found at the dump. So first I need to find the mass. Let's say the mass is 10 grams. Next I need to find the volume. The volume is 5 centimeters cubed. Now we just divide mass by volume and you're left with your density, which is 2 grams per cubic centimeter. Temperature is one of the factors that affects density. When the object heats up, as in this example, my pair of vice grips, the molecules expand. This causes the volume to increase. The mass stays the same, but the density decreases. If your object was to cool down, in this case my vice grips, molecules would come slightly closer together, causing the volume to decrease. The density would increase, but the mass would stay the same.
Pressure can also affect density. If there are fewer molecules in a given volume, they need to be moving at a greater speed to produce the same amount of pressure. For example, a plane gains altitude, alright? Let's say this iPhone's a plane, alright? It's in the air. Let's say this drive belt's a plane, alright? It's in the air too. You know, let's say this bicycle's an airplane, okay? We'll just throw that too. It doesn't matter, okay? They're all planes, whatever, right? The air decreases, making the air have a lower density than the air at sea level. You got different densities, different altitudes. So you're probably asking yourself, hey Carson, how do I use density to identify unknown objects? Well, okay, let's say you're trying to identify an unknown metal. Let's say you're trying to, let's say this bucket I found under my shed is your unknown metal. Well, first you gotta find the mass. Alright, once you do that, you find the volume, alright? After that, you find the density. And then you can compare the density to other objects, like this can of bumper chrome. And let's say this can of bumper chrome is 5 grams per cubic centimeter, and same for the bucket, well then you might have the same metal, and that's how you identify unknown metals using density. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Coffee with Carson. Next episode I'll show you how to grease your bicycle chain with a can of Pam. Hold on, I'll give him a call. What? Yeah, I'm interested in that. Yeah, it's a 65 Chevy Astro van. Yeah, alright. It's got 3 wheels, right? Does it run? Oh, okay. Alright.